Good day everyone, my name is Arslan and today we have another interesting furniture project. We are going to be making a 135 angled rocky um, laying chair. This is not for the sitting position, alright? It's sort of a laying rocky chair because your back is not going to be the 90 degrees which we usually have inside our normal chairs. It's going to be a tilted 135 degrees. So this is an interesting piece of art. As you guys can see it, this part is arrayed right here and we have a support right here. So let's quickly get started, and this part is so damn slender. So I mean blender. So A and delete and 1, and of course we need our reference temporary box like we always do in our other videos. Shift and A and mesh and single word, and as you guys can see the height is 86, the width is 149, I mean the width is 60 and the depth or the thickness is 149. So E and X and press N, and let's first of all change the units to centimeters so that it's easier for us. So this is what was this? This was 60, isn't it? And the height was 149. E and Y. This was 149, and E and Z. This was, what was this? This was 86. Done. All right. So this is our temporary reference box. I think it looks fine for now. Now, let's quickly get started with our modeling. 3 and Shift and A and Mesh and R and Y and 9T and Shift and Delete and Control and A and all transforms. We have brought that brought these values back to our default. Now, edit mode, Shift and Z, and this is of course it's going to be, what is this? Control and A, all transforms. This is going to be 0, isn't it? 0, and in this case, so for this case, the width is 149, so the Y value will be 149. That is for sure. The X is going to be 0, that's for sure, and the Z is going to be 0. Done. And same case for this. So the X value, why our X value changes that? Because if it's on this line, the X value has to be 0. Yes. The Y value, the Y is going to be 149. That's that limit. And this is going to be the height, isn't it? 86. 86. Done. It is so, modeling in Blender is so easy, but once you get hold of it. 3. All right. So now this is going to be the hard part. I mean, not the hard part, but we have a total of this is arrayed over one bevel, 2 bevel, 3 and 4 bevels, right, and 1 on the back. I hope I don't get this shape wrong because that is the only reference we have. I want this to be as accurate as possible. So we have selected this, and we have selected this subdivide. I think 5 is gonna do. So this is of course this is gonna be this, this is gonna be this, this is gonna be this, and this is gonna be this. All right. I've roughly made a shape. Of course we're gonna bevel this, but is the shape fine? Is it something? Okay, so all right. How about, okay, is this okay? And this is gonna be something right here. I think it's fine, isn't it? Now 3 and Shift and Z and 3 select and E extrude, and now 2 for edge selection mode. Let's first of all extrude. This is the biggest one. All right, this is gonna be the biggest one. All right, that is done without. And did you guys note something? It didn't bevel equally on both sides, right? It did not bevel equally on both the sides. This is a problem which we usually have. So how do you Control and A, all transforms? In fact, what the location of this is right. So let's go to our, yes, this is the problem. This is even something I have talked in my previous videos. Whenever you extrude, make sure that your normals are right. So A for select all and Shift and N. Done. That problem is fixed. And face. All right. Now if we bevel it, Control and B. Nope. So we only want this Control and B. It's going to bevel equally on both sides. And how about we, yes, delete this bevel. Now we go to our face selection mode and control this and A and Shift and N. All right. So now back to our turn off this and so to um, now if we select this, so now it's going to bevel equally on both sides. So we have fixed our problem. I hope you guys learned something from our videos. This was an interesting way. I mean, this is something which I've even previously talked about. So this is our second biggest bevel, isn't it? But you know what? I'm not satisfied with the shape right here. For example, if we bring this down and then Control and B. Okay, and for example, this is Control Z, and this right here, Control and B. All right, is this okay? And 3 and G and Control and B. Okay, it's not accurate. I mean, it's not pinpoint accurate according to what the picture we have. But of course, we have no reference, isn't it? This part is too slender, even in the picture. As you guys can see, it is so damn slender. G and Y, Control and B. All right, and now, oh my God, this is razor sharp. So through that is done, and so that in Control and B. All right, is this fine? I think it's fine, isn't it? Of course, if we spend more time on the modeling, we can further fix this. But I think I don't have too much time. Now that is done. Now we need a second one on this point. So for this one, let's go to Control and 2 to add a subdivision modifier. And Blender is stuck. And look at what we have. You know what? Let's delete this. I think this is fine. I use shade smooth. So now we need a second one right here. How about we turn on the edge snap and Shift and Z and X and snap it to this point. All right. I mean, it is 86 to the outest one. All right. To the honest one. Okay. Fine. You know what? We can work that on later on, but we have another big task to do. Shift in A and plane and put it down, and S and Y and S and Y and G and X and S and Y, G and X. Alright, we can even further fix this later on. And G and Y and E. Let's turn this off, and G and Z. Let's extrude this and Control and 2 and edit mode and Control and R and 2 times and S and Y and Control and R and 2 times again and S and X. Nope, S and Y. Okay, that looks nice. So now, all right. Now the main task. Shift in A and let's add a path RZ90 and G and X, and now the hard part starts. Not the hard part, but the part which is going to take some time. We have to add the shrink. This modifier right here, the shrink wrap, and let's set the target to this. Now 3. So Shift and Z and G and Z. Right, are you guys getting what am I trying to do? So G, and you know what we need to do? We need to extrude this, isn't it? Right, so that's how we fix the problems right here. All right, now shift and Z, shift and Z. And you know what? First of all, uh, shift and Z, and let's array this. This is the one which is going to have a few modifiers. So the first modifier is going to be the array, and of course we want it to be on the y-axis, right? 25. And now the second modifier is going to be the curve, and we are going to choose the path. So guys, this is our our chair for now. G, and here you go. Look at how, I mean, this is, we have almost gotten there. All right, G and X. All right, so now we need to fix this. So G, all right, and we need to decrease the number of arrays 20. Right, guys, so this is our almost final product, and I think we have done quite a nice job right here. Check our reference image out, and check our 3D model out. If we want to further fix this, let's add another array of 14, and in this case it is going to be G and all right, how about G and X? And for the path, G and X, G and Y. Nope, right here. Yes. So this is our final 3D array chair. Our check this our model out, and check the reference image that we have given. And there's even a small wooden plank right here. So why even delete that? And let's go to and A and Shift and Z and X and P to remove that selection. Now in this case we need to divide, delete all, is it? And G and X and object set origin to geometry so that this dot gets back to its original position, and G, right, we are on point, and 3 and G and G and X, right, S and Y, S and Z, S and Y. Done. All right, so this is the back support. As you guys can see, we have a small back support on that side. It's not small, it's in fact the strongest one. For example, G and X and G and X. This is done, isn't it? So now let's quickly add the materials and I'll show you the final product. All right guys, so check our final model out. Check this out. I've added a few PBR materials. I've UV unwrapped it, and it looks quite nice. I really like the model that I have made. Although if we spend more time on it, we can work on this profile a little bit more, but I think it's perfect for now, isn't it? This is that back support that we have, which is hidden right here. And these are the areas, and this is our rocky chair, which has a 135 angle, and then, and check, it's slender from the top, all right? Check the slendered section. Uh, check our reference image out. So it's slender from the top, and it has roughly a 135, and then it bends. And check our model out. So I think I have done justice to whatever reference image I used, and then I added these normal PBR materials which you can find. And this is a small studio setup for For the I've given it 800 samples, and for the light bounces I've let's add 100. For the transmission is going to be 50 and 50, believe it or not. It's going to give it that beautification that we need. And for the let's add a super denoiser node. For the color management, let's go for high contrast. Okay, this looks fine. And I've made a small studio for I've even added a black body node to these emissions. I think it makes quite a difference for both of them. For one, I've given it 8,000, for the other one, 9,000. So this is something that you can note. For the camera, I have given it a focal length of 75 mm. And check our reference image out and check our model out. I think I'm quite happy with our modeling. And you know what? Believe it or not, how about we decrease this distance to 1.5? Yes, much better. Look, and we have improved our model in just a few clicks. Now it looks more better than before. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked my modeling. Please do share and subscribe to my channel if you learned something from it. And I think I'm quite, our modeling is on point. Although this one's a bit thin and slender, and in our case, I have given it a bit thickness. Our one is a bit fat and thick. But again, who doesn't like some good junk in the trunk, isn't it? I like them big and fat. So I think our modeling, rest of our modeling is just fine. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time with more interesting Blender videos. Bye bye.